All right, we are live. Let me get my microphone a little bit closer to me here. All right, we are live, and it's your guy, Mr. CD Enforcer, aka Poppy Carl, the bad boy, and we are in the house today doing our damn thing. Doing the Noodle-Free Mondays is what I call this particular podcast. This particular show is just all about the silly stuff that goes on in the world today. I analyze it as a politician, comedian, Black Jesus. And of course, I'm Mr. CD Enforcer, aka Poppy Called a Bad Boy. Hit like, share, and subscribe whether you like the show or don't. Or hit dislike, make a nasty comment, and still subscribe so you can come back and insult me some more. Because I love the fact that my show sucks. You know what I'm saying? Black Jesus. I need to do a live called The Jesus Show, like in South Park, where people call in and like ask you any question and Jesus just answers it. I think I can actually do that. So I'm going to test that out one day. If you motherfuckers steal my shit, I'll kill you. Can I say that live on air? No, I won't kill anybody on YouTube. Sorry, I was just joking. Comedy. I'm comedy. I'm having too much fun and the show ain't even started yet. But anyway, we're about to crank it up. Noodle-Free Mondays. I need to take just 3 to 5 minutes to do a little shares from my little phone to all my other sites and stuff while the show is first starting. So I'm going to play my most recent video I've been working on. It's called Sunshine Bay. And it's a song I made. It's a reggae Afrobeat song that I pretty much based off of the old Ashanti, I Can Call You My Baby Girl, Baby Boy thing. And I'll play that for a few moments while I do some sharing. And then I'll come back and start with the Noodle-Free News. So we're going to go into the news, go over some news stories. I'm going to act a damn fool. After that, we're going to do the sports. And then we're going to do our Noodle of the Week, Mr. Cam Newton, who got into fisticuffs recently. He did a little pugilation, did a little jostling with the bros, moving on the body, shifting ye old furniture, as they call it. So we're going to see how that goes. And he's our Noodle of the Week because why are you fighting at a kid's football camp? We already got Fannie Willis doing so much. Jesus, Cam. It's Black History Month. What has been going on with We done lost our goddamn mind this Black History Month. It's like we think we all white like Trump. Like, fuck it, Trump is white. He got 180 charges. He don't go to jail. He just like a real nigga. I'm white too. I can wild out during Black History Month and just make niggas look a fool. We've been acting a fool for 28 straight days. Well, you just gonna chill the fuck out this Friday when the first comes? Like, April Fools, nigga, we was just fucking with you. We was just trying for niggas for a couple of days. Like, wait, it's not even April yet. How does that work? Anyway, I'm going to play this video right quick, do some housekeeping, and then get into the show in just a few moments. I may play a second video if I need a couple more seconds to hit my share button. But past that, there's this one, and just at max a 2-minute more video. And that would be Paging Dr. Umar, my other recent rap video, which is actually out there. I have a Vivo page and everything. I'm on the Jay-Z thing. I'm on Tidal with it and everything. Yeah, the iTunes. Yeah, I'm big time. I'm big time. Sooner, Jay-Z is going to come and offer me like some weird sex deal soon, and I got to decide. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I actually am on Tidal, and my Paging Dr. Umar video is on there. But for now, we're going to play this, and I'll get my shit together. All right, crank this one. Let me play. Make it a little bit bigger, and shut myself the fuck up. Sunshine, I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine. Hey baby girl, you wanna be my sunshine? Better treat me right in your heavy lifetime. Cook the food up in the morning with a tight rhyme. Get me head up in the swelly when the mic fine. Take me out up when the weekend go we party out. It's Bobby got us, but got about it started out. From the city, call it Philly niggas, silly route. All my wheels fit, snapping niggas, and they rock out. Gotta take it, like your body, make it heavier in the night, quick it. And your love, what you super gotta butter hang it. Cause they're gonna take it to the place you never fake it. Sunshine, I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. Let me talk to you, baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine. It's your friend that got 11 minute
break it down. Take my girl into a situation, call it higher ground. Bring it to the words and break it on the worded life. How you be the sunshine that be in my life. S is for the way you're sexing when you're sexing me. U is for the ugliness you said I'm texting me. L is for the nastiness that you're talking about. S is once again for the loving in the round. Shooting in the star. H is for the place your hair is going half off. And the I is for the individual love. And the N is for the nastiness you're way above. And the last is for everything you do for me. Poppy call like me the super brother, super C. But I need you like I need me. Yeah, be my sunshine.
I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine.
Baby girl, call me baby boy. Take it to the house, play with my toy. Talk it to the house like I'm Chelsea Joy. Sneak up on me, girl, bring you back, boy. Call me Mr. Tough and Rough. Yo, I like your fluffy stuff. And love it with me on my drum. No plastic back wall. Mommy is cool, but I like a sister. Mommy calls me the super brother, mister. Bring it to my house, my love. Call me man, Mr. Thug. Bounce around like you be the bug. Loose, stop, walk on the gun. Bounce, you the ground. Go to the house, see what I found.
Sunshine, I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't you spend some time? I can be your sunshine.
I got one more quick series of shares to do, so I'm gonna play the Dr. Umar video that actually is on Tidal, so I guess I'm kind of thorough, right? I don't know. Nobody thinks I am. Anyway, 1 second. Uh-oh. Let me turn this on here. Bang, 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 bang. Got another song banging in my head right now. Y'all probably can't hear.
We do politics over
All right, I'll be right back.
Punani.
Gotta post a couple of
We do
things. I'll talk
education
to
over ecstasy.
Noodle Free News
We
after
do
this video.
literacy over linguistic ability.
NATURAL, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. NATURAL, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey.
From the skinny to the biggie, ain't no plastic in the body. Keep that trash away from kitty. Like my ladies green the way the nature made them. Curly hair the nation, chocolate preferentation. We like the ladies, litty flavored Baskin Robbins skinny waistin'. Don't get it wrong, we even take them yellow, brown, Caucasian. Patron Dr. Umar, ain't no bunny hopping. Too far. The natural queens coming all sizes, dropping stars.
NATURAL, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. NATURAL, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural
It's going down.
girl, a natural
Black Trump in the house. Body parts soft, queen jean pillows popping. Tasty water flows, nappy heads steady rocking. Where your man at? Well, I'm here now. All that thin chat, it ain't here now. Protection in the building, family be the drilling. Cooking for the kids and get me piece of bacon dealing. My trusted counsel when I get my piece of bacon building. Keep the family diet clean. I need a
NATURAL, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. NATURAL, wanna get it as green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey.
We do murder over money. And we do righteousness over your activity. I need a natural girl. A Big Papa Africa.
There you go. I hope you enjoyed those first opening videos. Remove that. Ba. All right, we are in the game, and this is the beginning of Noodle Free Mondays. I'm your guy, Mr. Seating Force, a.k.a. Poppy Carter, bad boy, Black Jesus. And I'm doing crazy shit my crazy time. We're going to bring up the news. I'm going to go through it. This is our first segment of the show, which we call Noodle Free News. I bring up news stories, go through some of the current news stories of the day, analyze them, say a bunch of stupid shit, basically, but really deep, insightful stuff also. And then after that, I'm going to go into the sports, and then we're going to move on to our Noodle of the Week, Mr. Cam Newton. And then I do close the show by playing like comedy and rap videos and stuff, because people told me I should start talking in the beginning instead of later in the show. And I want to take the advice of people who actually took the time to watch. I think that's pretty cool, right? So 1 second here. Let's get this news up. Noodle Free News is sponsored but not sponsored by NBC. Actually, correction. This is our national news show. This is CNN News is our sponsor for this one. So let's get CNN News up here. Here we go. And yes. Let me get the window up so you guys can see it too. Wish I had an assistant, but I don't. Don't matter. All right, let's check what's going on in the news. Let me get my newscaster like window going. Let me throw CNN's name up here. Get these. Let me try to stop cursing all the time for no reason. Give these B-word ass nungers. I guess that's not really cursing, right? Some shine. But they really actually been cool. They never strike my stuff, no matter what videos and stuff. All the news channels are mad cool, yo, when it comes to sharing. It really only be like certain YouTubers and then like the big movie and mainstream guys that own and run everything. Now, they'll mess with you really hard. And you can still do stuff like put a watermark on your screen over the video to help with protecting you from copyright stuff. I have a TV back here that I was going to use, so you could do something like put it on a TV back here. So then that way it's part of this, not on screen and not their stuff. And these are ways you can get around copyright stuff. But giving credit is your first way in the beginning to guarantee some protection for credit. So let me pop that on here so I can share it on the thing. I just want to put it on the screen. Make sure CNN gets their street cred up, because they want to get them the respect. They be hooking a brother up, let me go through their news stories, play their videos, act a goddamn fool. So shout out to Noodle Free News, sponsored but not sponsored by CNN.com. National news for everyone. It may be the Clinton News Network, but fuck it, Carl's reading that shit today. Let's see what we got. So it says 4 days until a shutdown and no clear path to avoid it. Okay, guys, you may or may not know, but I'm one of those losers that's been running for president, right? Maybe I can, maybe I won't, but I am very interested in politics. And one of the things I warn Americans about is the every 6 months to a year gas up about this shutdown. And I keep telling people I need to make it real for you. So here's my analysis to this shutdown stuff. I don't even need to read the story. I know that much about it. So basically, every 6 months to a year, definitely every 4 years when a candidate gets in, a credit card bill comes due. For all the people we owe for the 33 trillion, yes, we owe 33 trillion. It's probably 35 right now. 33 trillion dollars that we owe. These motherfuckers come up to have to pay for it. And all the other countries like, hey, it's time to pay. And you know what they do? Oh, well, the government's going to shut down because we can't pay. So what we got to do is we got to print more money, water down your money system any more, causing inflation. The private company that we owe money to, called the central bank, is going to lower interest rates to make us get a whole bunch more. And then after we get it all in our hands and the money's all watered down and the dollar's worth less, they're going to raise the interest rates back up, squeeze out all the people that don't have any money, and crush the little guy, and the big guy shall rise. Shout out to Henry Ford, JP Morgan, and the rest of those guys. So basically, this is us not paying our bill. So we're the richest country in the world, son. In the world, son. In the world. And we're 33 trillion in debt. And every 8 to 10 months to a year, we got to bitch up and talk about, oh, we need to pay our bills. We got to raise our debt. Oh, the government will shut down. Oh, and then they had these little bells. Oh, I'll shut it down and I won't shut it down. Now you bitch niggas going to shut it down because y'all didn't pay our credit card bill. And we all know what happens when you don't pay your credit card bill. You know what happens? Our debtors, China, Japan, India, Russia, other countries that technically own our stocks and bonds and things like that, because we sell bonds and stuff. That's just stocks to the government. You know, bonds, U.S. bonds, just stocks to the government, right? So they basically sell percentages of the government. They borrow money from them that we split, right? And then when we can't pay the bill, technically, those guys can collect on their debt. Well, if we don't have any money to pay them, do you know what collecting on their debt is? Yes. In theory, from a corporate perspective, because the United States is a corporation, from a corporate perspective, China and the rest of them, that BRICS group, I bet you that's why they're cool together. That BRICS group, they can all come over and be like, all right, since you can't pay your bill, yeah, this whole USA thing is us. We're going to need you guys to speak Chinese. You guys speak Russian. We'll have the India section being over here. This is where we have the Holi festival. You know, when they do all the colors. Holi, holi. I don't know if you ever partied at a Holi festival event with them Indian brothers and sisters. You know, they dark like me. They like black people. They got light skin and dark skin issues too. Indians crazy. And their parents are like African. So they like black people with African parents. You know what I'm saying? The kids are like the young black people, but then the parents, they more African than Africans. Like Africans be like, God damn, Habib, chill, nigga. Like you going a little too hard on the kids, man. Like, it's like, I'm from Nigeria and I feel bad for your Indian children. I haven't met an Americanized person that's from like India, a younger person. They all have like this pressure on them from their parents. Now they are all fairly successful or functional people. I have never met an official Indian from India loser. Never met one. Average people, yes, but I've never met an official India from India loser, right? Everything else, white, black, whatever. You know, we make some losers in America. But give them time. We're going to get some Indian losers. America's going to get you Indians, boy. We're going to have you some Indian from India losers in the next 20 years. God bless America. We destroy your people. That's what we do. Anyway, never seen it, right? But their parents are all in their shit, right? Anyway, I got all off track. The point is, this shutdown stuff is some BS. It's always just some excuse to put you under pressure to vote for somebody. Really, we're not paying our bills, yet we're still giving all these billions to other countries, and then these guys panic us. Tomorrow, shut the government down, the world's going to end. And then they put it on you to get for one dude. It's, oh man, they do it to us every time. And it's only because we don't pay our bills, we're behind, and our debt is rising every day. Yet these guys are throwing money to other countries like we're in the positive. We are in the negative, guys. $33 trillion. We are the brokest country in the history of the world. So that's the end of that particular news story. Noodle free news, because we don't take no mess. Because that's some noodle stuff right there. This little game they play with this stuff. Let's see if they got a little video on it. Let's see if they got a little video on it. They hit they bullshit on it. They ain't even got no video because they know it's some BS. They just got words. There's all this wordy boo. We got a bunch of wordy boo for you because there's no point in making a video because we just going to have to lie on tape. Okay, yeah. And here they go. Look at these two. He's old versus young. Yeah, I tell you, this is Chuck Schumer. He looked like he want to eat somebody. He like, boy, man, he would taste nice with a Chianti. Like, dang, chill, Chuck Schumer. You look like he want to eat somebody with a Chianti. Maybe he wants to eat that Fannie Willis. I bet you she wants to get it with a nice Chianti. Hello, watch out. Where's the children? Hey, hit the table like I'm a pervert, right? Oh, I'm knocking my camera around being silly. You know how perverts do. You hit the table, boom, boom. All right, buddy, I'm a perv. Mind your business. Anyway, next story. Oh, see, these niggas always trying to sell your boy some shit, right? I ain't buying it though, cuh. Stop trying to sling me something, cuh. All right, they ain't got no video on this story. Good. I'm done with that particular story. Next story on Noodle Free News, sponsored but not sponsored by CNN.com, who I thank for being so nice to me on my streams. Credit to them. Go check out full stories and more stories at CNN.com online or on their YouTube channel. Also, links will be in the comments section afterwards in my original links area to give further credit to the things I use for fair use. Anyway, let's continue on. The U.S. sues to block the largest supermarket merger in history. Let's see what this is. So I guess this is the Trade Commission trying to keep them from having a monopoly. So let's see what we got. It says Albertson Companies brands Safeway. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me read this story. I'm going to read like a reporter right now. All right. So let's see. New York, CNN. The Federal Trade Commission on Monday sued to block a $25 billion deal billion deal between Kroger and Albertsons, alleging the largest supermarket merger in U.S. history. This will lead to higher prices, store closures, and job losses. The merger, announced in 2022, sought to combine the 5th and 10th largest retailers in the country. The companies own dozens of chains, including Safeway, Vons, Harris Teeter. That sounds like something that's down south. Boy, you done went over to Harris Teeter? Boy, you can get that. You can get that over at Harris Teeter. You know, they got everything over at Harris Teeter. Oh, is that like a hairy breast? Harris Teeter? Is that like Harry Teeter? I'm just saying, it sounds like Harris Teeter. You better get over Harris Teeter, get you a job, boy. You know that Harris Teeter? I went to Harris Teeter as a young man, and I'm the strong man with bad English you see before you today. Yep, they made a man out of me. Thank you, Harris Teeter. I am way into the Harris Teeter thing. And Fred Meyer, who's probably the guy who's stroking Sally Mae. Anyway, shout out to Fred Meyer and Harris Teeter. Two people who are really where men are made, and Sally Mae gets pregnant, maybe in a 3-way. But that's how that goes. But proposed the merger come as food prices have skyrocketed. Americans are spending 6% more on groceries since 2020, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and the highest portion of their income on food at any point over the past 30 years. That means I was 18 the last time we were giving this up. Wasn't it around the time Bill Clinton was in after the Bushes? Yes, it was, like the 90s, 92. Huh. I guess that's why we hated Bush, right? Anyway, the FTC in a statement said the merger would eliminate competition in the grocery industry, which could drive costs even higher. Kroger, KR, Albertsons, which both employ mostly unionized workforces. I'm shocked they let her have a union. I figured they would shoot people in the union in the leg. In Texas, that Harris Teeter, you're telling me at Harris Teeter, they let you have a union. Like, boy, don't you bring that union up here, boy. This Mr. Harris Teeter property, I'll put one in your leg, son. So I guess maybe they just call it something else there too. But they have unionized workforces, which I support unions. Unions are great for Americans. They keep pay equitable and representable. That's why the NBA players make a lot. If you notice you don't have a union at your job and you got to go back to work every 2 weeks because you're running out of money, that's part of the plan. They want to pay you just enough to come back, but not enough to leave. Harris Teeter taught me that as a young man. Wherever Harris Teeter is, right? I'm going down to Harris Teeter. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going down to Harris Teeter. Make a man out of you, boy. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Kroger and Albertsons, blah, 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 unionized workforces. They said they wanted to merge to be more competitive against non-union giants such as Walmart. Ooh, Walmart's non-union. That means they underpay their people, put them on welfare, treat people bad. Amazon, non-union. Underpay their people, put them on welfare, treat them bad. And Costco, which is just friends with Walmart. I believe they're owned by the same company, the Wall, whatever them niggas is called, right? Also, all ununionized, all underpaying people, forcing them on welfare, which you pay for. And then they raise your food prices. Yeah. You want to talk about it coming and going? Like, man, I'm talking about you could open like a stall for 25 cents with the kind of coming and going action their toxic capitalism gives you. And then they make you work for them, but only pay enough to come back to slave some more. So you can buy some stuff to come back to slave some more. It's real out there. I'm sorry. I don't know. The Noodle Free Mondays is supposed to be somewhat funny, but I think it's funny that I talk like this too. Let's get back into the story. Thanks again to CNN News. Shout out to them. Sponsored but not sponsored by CNNnews.com. The Noodle Free News Report continues. So, Amazon, Costco. The grocers are also facing increased pressure from Aldi. Aldi? That little ghetto supermarket that don't... Aldi's is like mad cheap. Like back in Philly, we go there, but it's like one every 100 miles. There's like in their ghetto places. They're only in the hood too. Aldi's like the ghetto supermarket, but they have like fresh food now. They're doing pretty good. But Aldi's is always a little out of the way. It's like an out of the way ghetto spot. Very interesting, right? Shout out to Aldi. So Aldi's pressuring them. Now, Aldi sounds like some bully. Oh, dude, Aldi's coming, bro. He's always coming up in here with his cheap ghetto broads with their big butts, dancing to that rap music. But for some reason, they're white and Asian. It's weird. Anyway, I'm stupid. The fast-growing German discount supermarket chain. So the Germans are coming. Sprechen Sie cheap. Sprechen Sie cheap. That's what they say at Aldi's. So Aldi is German. So Aldi's is German. So you want to support the Germans because they're good now. They didn't do that bad stuff. They make nice cars and great technology, nuclear missiles, and the rockets that send us to space. Thank you, Germany, for all you've done. And one of my cousins is half German, so we do have a German chocolate in the family. My uncle, he was in the military. Big white lady. He couldn't stop. He couldn't help himself. He's like, this big German bro, got to get it, Jack. What can we do? What can we do? Find German women. Don't let your black sons go out to Germany or anywhere in Eastern Europe. Let me tell you, let me give a warning to black mothers everywhere and black women. If you want to keep your black men away from that sweet Dr. Umar anti-snow bunny loving, let me tell you something right here. Don't you let no black man get anywhere near an Eastern European woman. That's where the first ghettos came from. The women are all tall, athletic, thick for white ladies, tough. Don't let them find a fine Polish Russian girl or something, or one of them Eastern European girls, or a fine tough Italian girl. You remember you seen that one that video where that Italian lady walked up in the joint, smacked this shorty up like, yo, you gonna pay? Yeah, mess around and fall in love with that, cuz passport, bro. But that's I'm just warning you, women, because I want to keep your sons, husbands, brothers, and friends unhappy. Okay? So that's what's important. But yeah, women in Eastern Europe are very interesting. Tangent, right? But back to Noodle Free News, sponsored by CNN, and this is CNN Business, because we're very serious on the show. The merger would accelerate our position, more compelling alternative to larger and non-union. So basically, they're trying to join forces as the union guys to fight the larger non-union guys who are making a killing. And they're saying if we don't, they're going to like wear us out, and then they're going to dominate, and then everything is going to be Walmart and Amazon and Costco. And there will be no more Aldi's. There will be no more Kroger's. There will be no more Harris Teeter. We're going to lose Harris Teeter? Oh, boy, it's a civil war. Harris Teeter's on the line. I will do things I wouldn't tell my mother about for Harris Teeter. And that Fred Myers, that son of a gun, for 2 days we'll be friends because the revolution begins. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, they're trying to get back in the game. Kroger CEO Rodney McMullen said the deal was announced. The two companies have a combined 710,000 workers, nearly 5,000 stores. So that means they have 710 racks or stacks worth of workers, and they have 5 stacks or racks worth of stores. That's for my ghetto people. And they have 200 billion in sales, which I believe that's like 200,000 or 2 million, or no, that's like 20 million racks and stacks. I think that's 20 million racks and stacks for the ghetto, because we got to count like that. We can't use actual numbers and words, right? I'm talking to the white people in West Virginia, by the way, that's in the ghetto. They have no teeth. They do meth. They can't read either. They fight. I'm not racist. I'm just talking about poor people. I'm having too much fun with myself. And not the nasty way. You perverts. My hands are up here. Well, I mean, they're down here while I'm doing stuff, but mind your business. Anyway, 200 billion in sales, which is approximately 20 million stacks or racks in hood lingo. The companies argued that they will be able to use $500 million in cost savings from the deal to reduce prices for shoppers, which would be great. I will say that if they could reduce prices by merging, I want it to happen. You know why the government doesn't want it to happen? Because they don't want prices to go down. Because that means everybody else would have to bring their prices down. Because that's the purpose of competition in America. If somebody else can do it for cheap, then they do it for cheap long enough and people go there. The companies that charge a lot will stop cheating you and robbing you blind, like putting a gun in your face to get a banana. And they'll bring down the prices to what they should be charging you anyway, like they do on Christmas and every sale. That's the real price. Don't you know that sale days and Christmas, all them sales, the President's Day sale, that's the real price. Every time you pay for anything in between a sale or that's not thrown out in the street or fell off a truck because your cousin has got smooth hands, you are being robbed. Okay? And they're doing it with your food too. The best time to buy food is before it's supposed to go bad. Go to the supermarket and only buy the stuff that got the reduced on it and eat it. And just go to the supermarket every 3 days. You will save so much money. I get so much stuff that people pay $10, $15 for $5, $6, $4, $7, $3. Come home, pop it in the freezer, or bang it out right then and there. Or it'll be meat, it'll be anything, dog. It'll be anything, dog. Like, I should do a whole video about how to real ninja shop in today's modern era where the prices are so high. What do they say? The food's too damn high. The gas is too damn high. Rent is too damn high. My girlfriend's weight is too damn high. Okay, that's a personal one. Mind your business. Who doesn't like a big woman? They're soft and they like to cook. In the sex game, they work hard. They make those, you know that Monique, those skinny bees. You know how Monique, those skinny bees. Ah. Well, I will tell you, I've had all sorts of the feminine fats, probably in the 20s in my time. Not too crazy, but in there. And I will tell you, I've had all sorts. The skinny to the bony to the short to the tall to Cadillac size broads, baby. And I'll tell you, the few Cadillacs that I've driven in my life was a smooth, comfortable, satisfactory ride to compare to no other. And you know what? That caddy drove forever. And ever, and ever, and ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. So when you see a dude walking around with a big old chick, and you're like, why is he with this big old broad? This big back, this thick back. Ain't that what Charlamagne the God call him? Big backs? Why is he not canceled, by the way? You wanna know why? Because big girl be putting in that work. And back in the 80s, big girls used to be extra nice. They used to always be funny and very personable and creative. Now big girls think they like Kim Kardashian. Like, you know, you got what's her name? Lizzo. So they think they Kim Kardashian now. I like old school big women with low self-esteem and nice personalities. That's what I like. And great sex game. That's a real big woman. That's you listening, big woman out there? Get your self-esteem nice and low. Be nice to people. Be charismatic and creative. And make sure you work hard in that bedroom. And a man will marry and love you forever, my darling. I promise you. I am Black Jesus, so God did send me to tell you this. Okay? Good. All right, back to the story. Let's see what else we got going on here in this criminal investigation that they call a merger. By the way, you can get rich doing this on your own, too. You can do mergers, guys, by the way. Let's see what else they got to say. The supermarket mega merger comes as American customers have seen the cost of groceries rise steadily over the past few years, blah, blah, blah. Albertsons, blah, 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 blah. Okay, shared skeptical, blah, 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 blah. Like I told you, okay, I know what's going on here. I'm very smart. I read enough to know what's happening. So this is the overall deal, and this is our synopsis of the story about this merger and why the government is blocking these. One set of supermarkets is non-union. The Walmart, the Amazon, the Costco, they're underpaying their people, overcharging their prices, and blaming it on Afghanistan, right? There's another group of people, which is these other guys, the Kroger guys, and the ones that were going to merge. And I guess Aldi may or may not be unionized from Germany too. That's giving them pressure so that because of Aldi and those guys, they feel like they got to merge up to compete with all these other dudes, right? So it's basically the nice guys, the good guys, the union guys that pay people the money they're supposed to be paid and time and 40 hours a week and services and pensions and things like that. Versus the corporate guys who give no pensions, get a BS 401k, give you 20 hours a week, underpay you, make you end up on welfare even though you got a full-time job. How does that happen? Yet they're making record profits and are the largest companies. So that's what you just heard. And the government is blocking it. So what do you think about your U.S. government? They're stopping the good guys from fighting the bad guys. Take that, America. All right, on to our next story. Once again, Noodle Free News sponsored, because that's some noodle free stuff. That's some noodle-ish right there, cuz. My boys back, man, that's some noodle stuff right there, cuz. Boy done tried to snap him up, get it done, man. They getting bored for everything he got. We ain't even eating out here, man. If y'all understood that, then y'all might be from Philadelphia or Northern California. Shout out to the guys from the Bay in San Fran. They talk like Philly dudes. And guys in St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. I don't know how they did it, but St. Louis, Philadelphia, and San Francisco and Oakland somehow imported all the same black people. I think we must have all came on the same slave shit. And in South Carolina, if your last name is Anthony and you're over 6'4" and you live in those places, I'm probably your cousin. That's all I'm saying. Or McDowell. Yes, like Coming to America, my mother's maiden name was McDowell. Yes, like McDowell's. Yes, that was my actual family name. And my cousin's name is M. McDowell. That's actually her real name. She's walking around with that right now. Still getting that joke. Poor baby. But she's cute, so I guess guys will let it go over. It could be like a thing, hey, McDowell's. Hey, what's up, McDowell's? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's get back into the show. Next story. Let's see what else. What time are we at? You know what? I'm going to call that the mark because I really hung on that story long. I'm going to go over to sports now. So that was the first segment right there. I'm going to jump out of CNN and I'm going to go to Yahoo Sports for the sports segment. I'm going to play, I should play like a little in-between thing. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to play shit. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be playing background music while I talk. Oh, hey. Shout out to Jimmy Rizzo. Thanks for coming through, Jimmy. Thanks for coming to check me out for a couple of seconds there, Jimbo. That's cool, man. I'm not really good at focusing on the comment section yet. I kind of suck at it, bro. Sorry about that. Just going through my stories. Anyway, I should have background music on. That's what I forgot, dude. Anyway, let's get something going. Let's go with some acoustic. No, let's play some the hype stuff. Play something a little feisty. Play something a little feisty in the background. That's what we do. Play something a little feisty in the background. Yeah. Hype up the segment. There we go. Now we're about to go into our next segment. Noodle Free Sports. Instead of all my political analysis and tomfoolery, now we do Noodle Free Sports. We talk about what's going on in them streets. Yo, what up, Alison Bear? Alison Bear, how are you, darling? Thank you for watching, my love. Glad to see you. And thanks for coming through and checking out the show. Cool stuff, guys. Make sure you guys follow Allison Bella if you see out there in the Twitch lands holding down these streets. And we're going to get into our next segment right here. I'll play a quick interlude. You can listen to that music while I bring up my next new stuff. And we're getting to our next segment, Noodle Free Sports, which is sponsored but not sponsored by Yahoo Sports, who also has been very kind to me not to block, mess with, or destroy anything. So I love that. Great guys. There we go. Hey. Yeah. Just take a couple seconds while I'm bringing up my page now. Bobby Caller Super Brother got the rage now. Gotta share up on this page because I said so. Alright, give me a second here. I'm just bringing up the share. Go through some sports. Hey. All right, let's see what's going on in the sports world. I'm going to do a quick run through of this. I'm not going to linger like I did on the news story. Let me give Yahoo Sports their props, too. Let me put that up for the fair use, because, they be out here, they want to strike your page. Strike your page. Oh, great. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Sweet. Hell yeah. I'll follow you back and whatnot. I got my hands full right now, but after the show, I'll go into both my apps, check for the new follows. Follow you right on back. Yep. Thank you for coming through, checking out, and being a team player. That's what I'm talking about. Follow, like, and conversate. Thanks for supporting the stream. You're a good person. Gotta follow you back on both. We follow for follow around here. I remember when I first got on Twitter, what was that, 1,000 years ago? I think I got into something I called a team follow back. It used to be like a hashtag we used to put up, and it would bring up all the accounts of everybody else that were calling themselves what you would call team follow back. And it would literally be people with 100,000 followers, 100,000 followers, but it was like the whole concept, and you usually get a day or two. But if you ain't follow back in the next day or two, people are like, man, unfollow. You ain't team follow back unless you follow back in a day or two. That's it. They don't play. So glad to see the people still out there following up, sharing the subs, being team players. You know what I mean? Let me give you some shine, and I get some too. That's how we like it. Let's get into this Noodle Free Sports segment. Let me get my guy up here. Get him fool. Give these cats their credit so they don't get all upset at me. Put that up there for Yahoo. See what kind of stories they talking about. So, I guess, no. So, Monty Williams, so if you don't know anything about the NBA, they complain about fouls all the time, right? They're always saying they're getting cheated, messed with. Let's see if there's a video. I'm hot, I should turn my fan on. I like for sound quality, I like to keep it off. And when this comes up, we're going to play that video. Well, I'm going to talk about it until it comes up. In the NBA, you watch sports, you complain, that was a foul, they cheated, they're cheating us, right? I personally believe if you lost because you suck. Yeah, the rest man did some weird stuff, but you lost because you suck. All right, let's see what they're complaining about.
Bogdanovich behind the arc, knocks down the three. He's got 8 points here in the first half. Cunningham lobs it up. Duran throws it down. That's the 4th assist for Cunningham.
I don't see the bad call they talking about. What are they talking about with the bad call? Since this is an NBA video, I'm going to make it small. Because, they be tripping. The NBA be tripping, because you play, and even if it's on the Yahoo page. Matter of fact, let me make it small on the Yahoo page and make it big on my page. That's what I'm going to do. Then that way, the Yahoo page will transform the content for me, right? Bam, we'll do it like that. Transform content. There we go. That way they can.
Gets away, lobs it up to Duran, blocked! Ochoa and Hartenstein meet him at the rim. Chased down, saved by Grimes to Fontecchio. Knocked away, Hartenstein picks it up. Out to DiVincenzo. 10 seconds ago, he throws it away. Ball loose, picked up by Brunson. Brunson inside the Hart. Hart bangs it in, and a foul!
Wow.
Knicks take the lead.
Wow, this game is
Monty
crazy.
Williams is furious. He thought a foul should have been called. There was so much contact.
When the game is going crazy. Okay, I got to stop Monty Williams. See, I knew it. I didn't even have to watch the video. He done did the complaining for me. Let me tell you guys something about that. At the end of all NBA games, there is one rule. There is no whistle in the last 24 seconds of the game unless it's like blatant. Unless it's like the guy, like at the end where they knocked the white guy who scored over. Unless it's something like that where you just clearly knock the guy over trying to get him. At the end of all sports games, this is NFL, this is hockey. If baseball had a time, which I think they have a time limit now with that clock, dude, at the end of the game, I hate to break it to you, you are allowed to cheat. And you know what? Referees respect the guy who cheats because he wants to win so bad. That's why people don't get the calls. That's why Monty Williams sitting here pissed and crying like a crybaby. But Monty, this is the way the game goes. And there's nothing you can do about it. You lost because you lost. There's no conspiracy to stop you from winning an NBA championship, Monty. Now, Monty, did you do something to somebody in the NBA why they would hate you? I guess that would be our next question, wouldn't it, sir? Let's see what other stories you got here going on. I like this look. I'm going to keep this look for the rest of the sports. Bryce Harper. Oh, so the Phillies baseball player. Oh, so I'm from Philly, so this counts. So one of our Philly baseball players, which this is usually for my Wednesday show, he has 8 years left on his contract, and he wants an extension? Yo, these pro athletes is spoiled, B. Like, what do you mean? You got 8 years on your career and you're talking about what you getting after it? Dude, you look like you 40. Boy, look 40 out this joint. What do you mean? After 8 years, I want an extension. He probably making $200 million. He probably making like $200 million. I don't even want to look at it because I'm going to get mad and dive out this window mid-show. Talking about 8 years out, I want an extension. This $250 million deal just doesn't fit me right. Have you ever heard of a baseball player, anybody making $200 million opening up a school, starting a business, hiring somebody and getting a job? You ever heard of that? It's like 1 out of every 15 players actually do something that hires people and gives them jobs. Like, they just dump all the money back into Porsches and prostitutes. It's just like, okay, 304 money goes here, Porsche money goes here, house money goes here. Oh, my accountant stole the other 80%. That's them. Hey, whining up. He made me angry. I'm not even checking this story. Now, I do like the 2 rookies in the sport. I used to be a Spurs fan as a little kid. But when we got Tim Duncan, I hated the fact that everybody liked the team. So I actually stopped being a fan of the Spurs the very first year they got Tim Duncan. And of course, they went to win the championship, but I knew they was going to. And as soon as I looked at the team, I was like, oh, we so good. And then I was happy at first. Then all of a sudden, all these fans started showing up. It's like, Spurs. So I'm like, Spurs? Wait. I've been a Spurs fan for the last decade, getting ridiculed and teased about David Robinson and how Avery Johnson can't shoot and Willie Anderson is garbage. And oh my God, I was getting terrorized. And then we finally got good. And all these bandwagoners just come jumping on the ride. I was like, man, I ain't no Spurs fan no more. I stopped being a Spurs fan that day and went back to my Sixers, who I always have, because home team sports matter. But I always have a road team. And my road team had been the Clippers after that. Yes, I've liked the Clippers for about 27 years. Yes, I love losers. That's why I hang with all my friends, right? So anyway, I like this new kid, Victor Wembanyama. Some call him Wemby. He is a bad 7'4", can do everything with the ball. And the guy he's facing, his name is Chet Holmgren. I think he's 6'11" or 7'1". Let's see what it says in the thing here. So yeah, Wemby 7'4". Do they say how big Chet is here? You know what? They don't mention how big Chet is. Isn't that something? Anyway, Chet's about 6'11". Close to him, but Chet Holmgren is amazing. Wembanyama is amazing. They're both averaging 20 and 10 stats, dominating, passing the ball. Could you ever imagine a guy 7'4" dribbling all around like he's Isaiah Thomas or something? That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So that's why they like him. And I guess they're comparing him to Bird and Magic, Jordan and Hakeem, and then it's Wemby and Chet. Wemby and Chet. No, I don't like that. You know, why do Caucasians always be trying to shorten a brother's name? So what, if I get into the league as Carl Anthony, I want to be Carly. I want to be Antonio Ant. I want to be Ant-Bull. I'm be Ant-Man, like Anthony, whatever. Ant-Man. That's like, hey, Ant-Man. Like, don't be shortening my name, Caucasian. You don't do it cool. Wemby. It sounds like a little fuzzy bear that you punch. That's what it sounds like. His name is Victor Wembanyama. Like, oh my God, like, me, I'm like singing the Lion King. I'm like, Wembanyama, Wembanyama, Wembanyama. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm singing the African jungle music. No, Wemby. He's like a fuzzy bear that I used to sleep with. Let me rub my nipples. Like, what the fuck? I'm tripping. I'm acting stupid. But I do like him. And they are a great comparison. 20 points right now for Wemby, 17 points. Great boards. And Chet is a great blocker, both leading the league in blocks, 3.3 blocks. You don't realize 3 blocks a game is a lot. That's 6 points off the board, guaranteed. The other team, 6 points is missing a night. That's good. That's good. And assists, and they got the comparison numbers and blah, 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 blah. All right, I don't care about all that. So, love those kids, and I am now a Spurs fan again. You want to know why? The Spurs are like 14-40. They totally suck right now. They totally suck right now. So, I'm a Spurs fan again because I like losers. I like feisty young people building up from the bottom. You know, I like people building up from the bottom. I want to see you build up from your complete destruction and make yourself great again. Sounds like a Trump campaign, right? Anyway, let's see what else we got going on in Noodle Free Sports. I've got about 10 more minutes of goofing off. Then I'm going to go into my final segment, which is our Noodle of the Week, which is Mr. Cam Newton. I don't know if his first name is Cameron, but that's what I'm call him. Cameron Newton, the NFL football quarterback, God, 6'5", 245 pounds of Superman, got into a fist fight recently at a kid's football camp, 7-on-7. So we'll see how that goes. Apparently, he fought another man who was about 30. So the 40-year-old guy was fighting a 30-year-old guy. This has been the best Black History Month ever, by the way. Just to let you guys know. Jesus. Anyway, let's see what other stories we got going on here in the sports world. They got any other good stories? What we got here? Blah, blah, blah. They're not franchise tagging Saquon Barkley, so it's a possibility. Now, if you don't know who Saquon Barkley is, he's an extremely talented dude. He is like a Walter Payton. He is like that Caucasian gentleman, Christian McCaffrey. He's the black Christian McCaffrey, but he got hurt a couple times, and he's kind of like how if you were a Dallas Cowgirls fan, I said Cowgirls because I hate the Cowboys, Dallas Cowgirls fan, you have seen Zeke Elliott, Big Zeke, and all that, right? You know, you got the class. Well, this dude is a bad motherfucker. I think he better than McCaffrey. He just not on the kind of team that can show his stuff off. This dude is crazy with the rock, and he remind me of Barry Sanders, like that. Oh y'all, and I'm out. You know how to get the head going? That's when they really chucking. They really chucking. That's when they really running. Boy, when your head going, you really chucking. When your head going, when you get that head chucked to you, that means you running, boy. Anyway, Saquon Barkley, talented beast, boy. But he's apparently going to be free because he's not getting franchise tagged. What that means is if the New York Giants don't sign him to a deal that he actually wants, he can turn them down and go into the free agent market. But if they don't franchise tag him, that means he can leave. But if the Giants still want to keep him, even though he doesn't want to take what they're going to pay him, they can do something called franchise tagging him, saying, hey, this guy is our franchise player. We need one more year. He has to stay because we franchise tagged him. So basically, he's kind of enslaved for a year to play. But of course, it is to his benefit because next year he can leave if he wants to. And he want to set a good example for the next team. But that's how you keep somebody from leaving, is franchise tagging people. Things like that. And it looks like they're mentioning it for a bunch of other good running backs, Josh Jacobs. So a lot of running backs. Now, I'm going to tell you something that's the worst thing to hear as an NFL player. Running backs are a dime a dozen. There's always a new good running back. There's always a new good tight end. Now, I don't know if I'm teaching anybody anything about football. There's always a new good tight end. There's always a new good linebacker. There's always a new good running back. You can find a receiver. Only things that are rare, defensive tackles are pretty rare. Quarterbacks are rare. Cornerbacks, the guys that cover the receivers, the guys on the outside, like really super good cornerbacks, are rare. You know what I mean? And certain receivers are rare, like Randy Moss types are rare. But you can always find a functional receiver anywhere. I could go outside right now, spark up a cigar of some medical stuff, and a wide receiver will show up from USC down the street and be like, yo, you want to run some routes? I'm like, damn, I was just, okay. All right. So, dime a dozen. Running backs, unfortunately, is hard. It hurts to say it. But you can find a new running back every 2 to 3 years that's just as good as the guy you had. And if you don't got him, somebody else got him. He's just sitting on the bench somewhere and somebody else said, dude, running backs are a dime a dozen. And it's a shame to say that. I will say Christian McCaffrey is special because I ain't never seen a white man run that fast. You see that little white boy? That little white boy be tearing them Negroes up. I don't even mean to sound racist on Black History Month, but that little white man, Christian McCaffrey, I think he really black. He white chocolate. You know how black people, we like try to like Eminem? Yeah, he white chocolate. Like Jason Williams, that's white chocolate right there. He ain't really actually white. He's South African white. So that means he's technically African, which means he black. Now, technically, the whole world is black, and we're only all 1/50th cousin. So only 50 grandmothers separate me from you anywhere on this planet. We're all family, 50 grandmas apart. But Ed McCaffrey, that's why I'm telling you Ed McCaffrey's black man, because if 50 grandmas away, that's that speed. That's that 50 grandma speed he got. Man, that white boy be moving back. I mean, just get off me. And I'm nice. And I caught that white boy nice. I gotta give him his props. You know, I'm sorry, Saquon Barkley. I gotta take it back. Saquon is dope. That white boy better than him. I tried to do the whole Black Pride, Black History Month thing and ride for Saquon and talk about how great he was. I can't now that I'm thinking about it, man, that Christian McCaffrey's a bad motherfucker. And I don't know if he's Ed McCaffrey's son or family member. I don't know if he's related to the receiver. He used to be a receiver for the Denver Broncos. His name is Ed McCaffrey. And he's about old enough to be Christian McCaffrey's dad. So maybe Ed McCaffrey had a son that he beat severely as a child, and this is Christian McCaffrey, the running back we have today. I don't know his history, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ed McCaffrey was his father. But Christian McCaffrey, Jesus fucking Christ, man. that white man can run the ball. Now, black women, if you want to find a white boy to jock, you need to jock Christian McCaffrey. Go get pregnant by Christian McCaffrey. That white man got some super sperm. That white boy run too fast, run around on them Negroes, and they can't do nothing with him. And all them big, fast black men, they can't get a hand on him. They got this white boy fast, and he white, so he should be easy to see. It's all this dark on the field. It's like bright white guy. No, shoot, like a flash of lightning. I don't know how many YouTube guidelines I probably violated. Of course, it's all comedy, thank God, right? But we'll cancel me later. Let me look back. Let me pay attention. I'll be lunching on my comments. And good. I'm not good with the comments. And yeah, and thanks to anybody else who did come through, watch the show, popping in and out, like it or dislike it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm supposed to be doing something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I don't know, guys. Do that. 1 second. I'm just hitting the button. I'll get organized. Okay. Let's check out some more stories while I'm cutting up. How much time we got? We got 5 more minutes left in Noodle Free Sports. Let's see what's up next here. The Clippers. I don't believe in the Clippers. Okay, so remember I told you guys after I left the Spurs, my second team became the Clippers back in the day. I moved to LA in 2008 from Philadelphia, basically actually from Arizona after leaving Philadelphia, after living in Virginia, you know, all college and school stuff, right? But I moved out here in 2008, and it was the year they had actually drafted Blake Griffin, but he got hurt. So I land, I'm all like, oh, I'm about to watch Blake Griffin rookie season with the Clippers. It's about to be out the chain. And then he got hurt, like in the preseason. And so I forgot about it. So the second year I was here, he finally was playing. So I used to go to the games. It used to be nobody but like me and Billy Crystal at the game, right? So of course, like the Clippers, we lose, right? All of a sudden they get Chris Paul and they get all good, but I hate Chris Paul, so I figured we were going to lose anyway, so I stuck with them because I knew they were going to let me down. It's kind of like a relationship you don't want to leave. It's like, I know they're good, but they're going to let me down, so I got to keep them as my team. It's like being an Eagles fan. Yeah, like being an Eagles fan. I'll cry in the car. Wait, I'm at home already. Why would I go cry in the car? Anyway, stupid. The Clippers reveal some new cute uniforms. Let me tell you something about these Clippers, man. I don't care how many games they win. I don't care how many times they bump. All this hot dog BS, crossovers and threes, one-on-one basketball ain't gonna cut it. All that star crap ain't gonna cut it. When playoff time come and the defense is real and the refs stop calling all that garbage you get all season, you gonna choke up. Oh, why did such and such have 0 points? The only dude that's gonna really ball consistently is Kawhi, and he gonna get hurt. And then Paul George, in Kawhi's absence, is gonna ball out crazy, but he gonna get hurt trying to ball out. And James Harden gonna be there choking. And then Russell Westbrook is gonna be the only person playing good the whole series coming off the bench. And they're gonna be out by the second round. No Western Conference Final. And you want to know something? This is their last year to prove something because they get that stadium next year. You know, the Clippers just built a new stadium that opens next year. So this is supposed to be the team that walks into that stadium. But I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody want to go to that stadium. They got a good record this year. They like second in the West. They like, oh, we the bomb. I seen this story. And I have no faith in James Harden. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. None. Nada. Nunca. Nine. Like the Germans at Ali, 9, okay? 9, the Sprechen say 9, okay? No belief in this kid, right? So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, what other commentary? We got, well, actually, we're at the end of Noodle Free Sports. I want to end it right on the 30 mark. I'm going to play a transitional short video, then come back with my Noodle of the Week about Mr. Cameron Newton. So thanks to Cameron Newton for all he does for the world. And let's see what we got going on. Let's bring up a temporary video from my YouTube page this time instead of my other videos. I don't know. People might want to see my video again too. I'm going to play my other video again. Maybe people want to see it again. You didn't see it earlier. You can see it again. Because I like my video. I ain't going to lie. I like my video. This shit is off the chain, nigga. I like my own shit.
Fuck it. I'm going to play my video a second time. It's my show, son. I'm like Jim Jones. Yo, whoever's going to church, and I'm going to play my second song. I'm going to kill it. It was a God, man. I'm going to have to think like a God player.
I'm silly. All right, I'm going to replay this video right quick.
Sunshine, I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine.
Hey, baby, girl, you wanna be my sunshine? Better treat me right in your heavy lifetime. Cook the food up in the morning with a tight rhyme. Get me head up in the swelly when the mic come. Take me out up when the weekend go we party out. It's Bobby got us, but got about to start it out. From the city, call it Billy niggas silly route. All my real slick snobby niggas and they rock it out. Gotta take it, like your body, make it, have you in the night, quick it. And your love, what you super gotta better hang it. Cause you're gonna take it to the place you never fake it.
Sunshine, I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine.
It's your friend that got 11 minutes, break it down. Take my girl into situation, call it higher ground. Bring it to the words and break it on the worded life. How you be the sunshine that be in my life. S is for the ways you're sexy when you're sexing me. U is for the ugliness you said I'm texting me. L is for the nastiness that you're talking about. S is once again for the loving in the round. Shooting in the star. H is for the put your hammers going half off. And the I is for the individual love. And the L is for the nastiness you're way above. And the last is for everything you do for me. Poppy call like me the super brother, super C. But I need you like I need me. Yeah, be my sunshine.
I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine.
Baby girl, call me baby boy. Take it to the house, play with my toy. Talk it to the house like I'm Chelsea Joy. Sneak up on me, girl, girl, you bad boy. Call me Mr. Tough and Rough. Yo, I like your fluffy stuff. And love it with it on my jaw. No plastic, my ball. Bobby's cool, but I like a sister. Bobby calls me the super brother, mister. Bring us in my house, my love. Go me, man, Mr. Thug. Bounce around like you be the bird. Loose, stop, walk on the girl. Bounce, you the ground. Come to the house, she wanna bounce.
Sunshine, I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine. I know you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Why don't we just spend some time? I can be your sunshine. Sunshine.
I didn't even realize that I had the goddamn background music still going anyway. It don't matter. Oh, stop that. We gotta get on to our video. All right, y'all had enough of Mississippi. All right, so we're gonna get on to our noodle of the week, Mr. Cameron Newton. So recently, Cameron got into a bit of fisticuffs with some of the boys in the street. So we're gonna check that out. I'm just gonna take a moment right here and do a couple of quick thingamajigs. Let me see here. 1 Just doing something right here, a little quick. Something I kept forgetting to do earlier that I promised myself I would do before I forget. Sorry, guys. Wait a second. Before I get into our noodle of the week, Mr. Cameron Newton. For whatever reason, Cameron got into a fist fight at a child sporting event today. So I'm gonna look up a couple of people's take on this, get a couple angles on it, get my words. give my spin on what I think about the situation and how things should have possibly been handled. Because I think things were definitely mishandled severely. One second here. There we go. Oh my God, stop it. Say, computers be playing with you some days, bro. I swear. All right, let me see where I'm gonna find the first camera in the story too. See how much, whose video am I going to review today? See, I normally would just pick the main news guys, but the big people, they be tripping. So I'm gonna pick somebody that's a regular YouTuber that it doesn't be tripping. Get some shine. Let's see, Cam Newton fight. This bull got in a fight. Stephen A. Smith. I'm definitely not showing Stephen A. Smith's version. Stephen A. Smith will strike my channel down so hard my great grandchildren will feel it. I ain't going nowhere near Stephen A. Smith channel. You crazy? Y'all tripping? Y'all tripping now. You Stephen A. Smith? You could use my butt. Oh, you know who I'm gonna use? Philly George. I'm gonna use his channel. Street Media TV. He cool, homies. He don't be tripping. Well, maybe I'll just have the raw video. Let me see. I'm trying to get one from somebody that's not so mainstream. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid, but some people be tripping, bro. I don't know why. Wait. Oh, this is an actual news channel. I'm gonna use this one.
Take a look.
I'm gonna use this. This is perfect. Like, share, subscribe. Also, check out WFAA, great news channel. Make sure it's their YouTube channel. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me add their YouTube link to shit too. 1 second, guys. I just want to do my due diligence. My due diligence. My due diligence. My due diligence. All right, got that. Bam, here. Hit that. Copy this. Forgot how to use a computer for like 2 seconds. And then go here. Select all. Paste. All right, there we go. Save. All right. I had to get that out of the way, guys. I'm sorry. And we don't got people helping you with this stuff. There's certain things that you got to do to make sure you don't get strikes and copyright strikes and all that YouTube kind of garbage. Anyway, let's check out what's going on. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit. I don't know, it might be too loud. Fuck it. Let's play it with the music in the background. Maybe it'll help with my copyright stuff. It's my damn beat. I bought it. I own it. It's mine. Let's see what you gotta say.
Take a look. You can see Cam Newton. Can you make him out there trying to fight off multiple men? The former NFL quarterback was taking part in an invitation-only camp and tournament when this happened over the weekend.
Damn,
camp staffers and security officers.
Damn, he was literally fighting everybody. Hold on, let's run this back. Run this back. So Cam jumps
Take
off.
a look.
So first it's 1-2 guy. One guy just starts swinging on him off top. And then Cam kind of turns him away.
You can see.
Then he got his hands on like kind of protecting himself, wrestling with the guy here.
Cam Newton. Can you make him out there trying to fight off multiple?
Dude, he got what is this? 2-3 dudes? It's one dude. I think he on one. This is 3 guys right here, right? And then there's some other dude gonna come over and steal on him in a second.
Men, the former NFL quarterback.
Well, now the one guy looked like he's trying to break it up. He trying to break it up. So it's 2 people. It's the guy he got. So he got one guy with his left hand. Now, I don't know if you guys know. Cam Newton is 6'5", 245 pounds. And just in his late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, he got his man strength too. And I'm 200. I'm 6'4", 200. He's 6'5", 245. And he ain't fat. It's all yoke like Shannon Sharp. So it's like fighting 2 dudes when you fight him. It's like fighting 3 dudes. Because watch, I think another person gonna run up and try to steal on him. Yo, Pete the John.
Back was taking part in an
This dude with the white shirt. You see him? I'm about to steal on this big dude. You see him trying to set his feet. He got little feet set. He's swinging all tall because, Cam is 6'5", so he probably hit his own homeboy. Let's back that one up. Oh boy, can you see? Cam pulled up on Cam. And you see Cam saw him, right? So peep this. This is how strong this man is. He has one guy in a headlock. He got the other guy by his hood. And if you can see with that wizard, why does he look like he's Grayskull from the Harry Potter? What's that wizard hat this boy wearing? Number one, he deserved to be punched in the face for that damn wizard hat. I'm just saying, that wizard hat, that's a punchable face hat. That's all I'm saying. Boy got a wizard hat. How some dude with a wizard hat gonna come talk trash to me about football? I'd hit him too. Now that I see the hat, I think these guys are vindicated. If you see the hat, if you don't want to hit that hat, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's like it's Halloween. He's like, I'm the Wicked Witch of the East. Just like, Cam, could you calm down? But notice, he's got one guy held. He has the other guy with his left hand. Some other dude is pulling on him, trying to stop it. So there's three guys yanking on him in three directions. And did you notice, even though he's fighting them, he still noticed this guy because he's got quarterback vision. Because he's a quarterback. He's like, whoo, oh, defender coming out of the backside. Defender coming from the backside. He's like, ooh, backside sack coming. So, of course, his natural quarterback instinct comes in, and he looks to the right like, oh, I got a sacker coming. So he notices this dude sneaking in. Now, it doesn't help that he got a bright-ass white shirt on, looking like the only person out there in white is like bright as day. Like I told you, it's like Christian McCaffrey. How can you not catch that white man? His skin is bright as hell. Just grab the white stuff, right? But apparently he's fast. There's word on the street. So he see the brother come sliding in.
An invitation-only camp and tournament when that happened over the weekend. Camp staffers and security officers eventually stepped in to break this up. It is not clear what led up to this fight, but people are investigating. Police, I should say, are investigating.
He stole on him mid-conversation.
Outnumbered, but
he actually stole on him while he was talking to somebody else. Hold on. Let me get a look at this because this is like the best version of the video right here.
are investigating.
Ooh,
he may have been outnumbered, but over on social media,
how you fight
people
3,
are
4,
impressed.
5? That's impressive. I ain't gonna lie, I'm impressed, Cam.
Y'all better watch out now.
You
Y'all
are
know who you
badass,
are.
bro.
Hey,
you are a badass, bro. You are a badass, dude. You're a badass, bro. Cam's a badass, man. All right, okay. So, as you can see, Cam got into a bunch of fisticuffs with some gentlemen just to talk about it, give my commentary, then I'll play some videos to get out of here after that. So basically, what the story is with this situation is there's something that they call 7-on-7 games, where basically it's not like real football where they got like blockers. It's just like wide receivers and running backs and quarterbacks playing like almost like a flag football but tackle kind of 7-on-7 thing, and it's kind of like a hip-hop version. So you know how they have the street basketball games where it's like hip-hop and big booty hoes and stuff like that? Well, this 7-on-7 thing is kind of the same thing. Hip-hop, big booty hoes, football noise, a lot of rap music going on, a lot of trash talk, a lot of sports. Yeah, man, alpha male, all right, going on. So Cam apparently was there in the last couple of days, and I guess he had played, or I don't know, but he was talking a lot of trash. And the guys that he got in a fight with, he actually knows them. He used to work with them back in the day. So they actually, you would think they would be friends, but maybe they never liked him when they worked with him, right? Maybe this is some old stuff, right? Because they were supposed to be cool. What's that about, right? So he basically said that Cam has said to him, I guess Saturday or a couple of days before that, oh, I'm your daddy. Like, you know, talking that trash. Yo, I'm your daddy, boy. I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm your daddy, cuz. I'm your daddy, blood. I'm your daddy, homie. I'm daddy, boy. I'm your daddy, 3-0 something. I'm your daddy, God. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know my gang tough stuff. That's my gang sign, chicken. I'm hungry. I want some chicken, I'll tell you that. That's my gang sign. My gang sign is chicken. Can we, I want to bang chicken. Can we bang chicken? That's my gang sign. That's my gang sign. Anyway, he said he was calling him daddy. So this was the next time he was seeing him. So apparently, I guess he wanted to confront Cam about it, which I don't I mean, why wouldn't you just be over it after the day? Like, trash talking is supposed to be over after the game, right? Which shows that this guy may have been in his feelings about a little more than just Cam saying that I'm your daddy. But according to these guys, they said that the guy wanted to talk to him about it. It was like, damn, Cam, you know, boy, feel a little disrespected over here. You was saying, yeah, I mean, with the boy and the joint, you called talking about you, my daddy. You was talking kind of crazy to the boy, man. I'm still a little, I mean about it, right? So they say Cam choked the boy up. They say Cam choked him up like, yo, fam, you better chill out with all that. Yeah, I'm Cam Newton, cuz. That's what the boy said. He said Cam was like, yo, chill out, cuz. Why don't you back up? And so I guess that's the part where we see in the video. Because if you notice in the video, he had his arm on a guy already. So I guess this is the guy that had approached him, and he's like, yo, man, chill out. But I guess just the fact that he touched the guy in a heat, what it was, because, you know, men, we're very volatile animals, right? And I'm sure he told his peoples that he was going over to talk to Cam about this shit, because I'm sure they knew that was on his head, right? So Cam kind of like, I guess, tried to punk him or told him to back up, or like, but he put his hands on him. And as soon as he did that, you'll notice you saw that other guy run up and attack Cam Newton at that point in time. And then now the fight is jumping off, and that's how he gets his first two people. And then he pulls one away, separates, and then has two of them. And then the other guy comes over and kind of hits him, and it kind of breaks up, and it gets separated by security and the cops after that. So now I want to talk about the maturity issues I have here. They say the guy that was in the initial fight with him was 30 years old. And I would suspect that the other guys involved were of that age too, because they said the kids there were only between 12 and 15 years old. None of those people in that fight looked 12 to 15. So it doesn't look like he was fighting with the kids. Thank God. Thank God he's not fighting with the daggone babies, right? I thought the kids jumped. I said, no, don't tell me the babies jumped him. The babies jumped Cam? No. This was a 30-year-old man, and some of his other homies, I assume, were in similar age, mid, late, early 20s, early 30s, right? So they said they swung on him. He got pipped, but he held it down. And I'm going to tell you guys, as grown men, there is no way that grown men who already know each other, it's not like these were strangers. See, if we were total strangers and maybe a disagreement happened, I guess you could kind of understand maybe something physical jumping off, because there's a lot of, I don't know you, you don't know me, I don't know what's happening, we panic, right? Fight. I could picture that. But Cam knew this guy. He knew him from before. They had a relationship of some sort. At least for the 300 kids you around, brothers. It's Black History Month. Brothers. Why couldn't y'all just piece it out for the moment and say, hey, let's go talk about this later. Let's talk about this after the camp. If you think it's going to get intense. This ain't the time. But some people say that these guys were clout chasing. Now, you know, in the modern era, with technology, with the Facebook, they said these guys knew they had, like, I guess, an excuse. So that's maybe why they were more camera ready. Did you notice that the cameras were right on time for the fight, right? Anyway, but they're saying that Cam's people and people saying maybe this is a clout chase move. These guys are just trying to make like a fake beast, and they started this fight with him and basically egged him on into some shit. You know what I mean? Is what they're saying. And the other guys, of course, they're saying, no, I went over to talk to him just to calm some stuff down from a few days ago. Now, what man that plays football is still worried about trash talk from 2 days ago? I tell you what kind of man. A man with sand in his vagina. Let me tell you something out there, men. If you play in a sport and you talk trash to somebody, once the day is over, once you leave the court, once you go home, bro, you don't get to come back the next day talking about what I said to you yesterday, man. And I think that's what Cam probably was like, yo, man, you can't be coming around with all that today. That was 3 days ago. What is you? And he probably called him a female. And you know the B word? He probably was like, what is you, a female on her a B word on her P word? You know what I'm saying? With sand all in your vagina. Now you can say vagina because that's the technical word, a doctor's term. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Sand in her vagina is perfectly legal to say. Now I may have said it too many times in a row, but I blame Dr. Umar because you're supposed to say everything 3 times. So that's that. Good. It looks like I see oh, good. It looks like the thing's picking my voice up nicely, too. I'm reading the captions on the video. That's pretty dope. I'm like seeing my words in real time. I feel bougie. I see my captions in real time because I'm a superior being. Anyway, any commentary on this? But as men, as leaders, as mentors, what is wrong with y'all getting in a fist fight like that in front of all them daggone babies? Like, I used to teach in elementary school at Morrison Elementary in Philadelphia at 3rd and Duncannon. This school had 1,500 kids, 75% welfare rate. That's right, 7 out of every 10 kids I had were on welfare. Actually, 7.5 out of every 10 kids I had. So out of 1,500, that was probably 900 kids that were all on welfare. I had kids that used to come to school with dirt on their stuff. I ran a summer camp. I ran a basketball team. I used to do the art classes for the special ed kids. You know the guys? Yeah. I used to do the classes for them, and a lot of them was nothing but thugs. It wasn't nothing wrong with them. They was just thugs. Sweetest babies you ever met. Never had a problem. 2 years, never had a problem. Never had a problem with an adult. And if I did even feel like it, it's like something I wouldn't even adjust or wouldn't do it. And damn sure I never had no problem with the goddamn kids. What kind of men are you? What kind of leadership does this show as men? To get out in front of the babies and fight like goddamn fools, showing every boy out there that it's okay to do this. And what's Cam gonna say? I'm a victim. I'm a victim. It was them trying to clout chase me. And then what them 3 dudes gonna say? I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Cam was bitching us. So we got 4 male victims about to sit back on the media and talk about how they was victimized in that fight. What kind of pussy? You know, I told myself I wasn't gonna curse so much in the show, but I gotta talk to you as men on this. What kind of men are you? When the women say that the men are sassy, I think this ain't how you do it. I got gray hairs. We not fighting at no kid event, man. That's like the farthest thing from the conversation, B. The farthest thing. Like, where's y'all mind at? Like, where's your focus? You want Black Wall Street. You want the end of racism. You want reparations. You want Joe Biden to do something. You want Donald Trump to do something. You want your mayor to do something. You want your governor to do something. You want them to close and open the borders. You want a job program. You want a school program. You want more police. You want less police. You want black police. You want white police. But in Black History Month, $1 million Negroes is out there fighting in front of the babies. And you gonna stand up for them, ain't you? You gonna kiss Cam's butt still, ain't you? Let me tell you something, Cam Newton. I see why you never won a Super Bowl. I see why your career ended marred. Because you are not a leader of men. You had your little, those guys that are winning are just game managers. Well, baby, game managers manage games and run teams and win shit. Non-game managers lose and get in fistfights at children's games. He's never been a leader. He is not a leader of men. And that's why he was never truly successful in the NFL besides 3 or 4 hot years before they got videotape on his ass and all of a sudden he couldn't play football anymore. Yeah, because that's how real football works. Your first couple of years, you're the bomb. We don't got no tape on you yet, bruh. Once they got tape on Cam Newton sucked. Let's cut through the crap. Once they got tape and game history on Cam Newton, he sucked. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. After those first 4 years when he came out and tore it up because nobody was ready for the 6'5" super Negro. Once we got tape on him, seeing his gameplay, see how he handles pressure, see what he like and don't like, all of a sudden Cam Newton sucks for the next 7 years? Still talking about I can get a job. Why don't you go hang out with Colin Kaepernick on the beach, my nigga? Instead of fighting in front of children. All right, let me close out our Noodle of the Week, because that is our Noodle of the Week this week. Cam Newton, you need to be ashamed of yourself, and those brothers that fought with him, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be more ashamed of yourself if you turn around and try to act like you are victims. When y'all started that fight between each other, didn't nobody victimize nobody. Cam Newton didn't do nothing to you, bruh. And Cam, he ain't do nothing to you. You two ignorant Negroes getting in a fight in front of little kids at a goddamn football camp that's supposed to be something positive during Black History Month. The hell is wrong with you? And that's how we closing out the show. I'm Mr. C Enforcer, probably called a bad boy, a.k.a. Black Jesus. And I'm going to tell you one thing before we get out of here, guys. Remember always that love is good. Life is better. You better do something that's going to make you last forever. Because one day, when you're gone and your children that can't stand you for fighting at their sports camp forget your name, you may be a never. So you better etch your name in stone somewhere. Get your stuff up on the internet. Build something. Make something. Make it last forever. Okay? That's how it is. And that is Noodle Free Mondays. Thank you for watching the show. If anybody's watching on the replay, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for everybody that popped in and out. Let me give some quick shout outs to a couple of people that did come through. I'm sorry I wasn't really good, but shout out to Allison Baylor who came through to check out the show. Make sure you like, share, and follow her. Shout out to Jimmy Rizzo too. Thank him for coming through. He said hello, so and bye. I don't know what the hell Jimmy's talking about, but thanks for Jimmy coming through. Follow Jimmy Rizzo if you see him on the YouTube. Jimmy Rizzo, I think he's Frank Rizzo's son. So that's probably why he got an attitude, because, you know, Frank Rizzo was kind of racist back in Philly, so Jimmy Rizzo might be Frank Rizzo's son. I'm just saying, he got a little attitude in the comment section. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to you, though, Jimmy Rizzo. I'm glad you came through and watched it, my brother, and came through. Hit dislike, make more insults in my comment section if you get a chance, Jimmy. I would really appreciate them. I won't block you, brother. Say whatever you want. Tell me anything. Call me an idiot, all you want, brother. It's cool, dude. And those are the few people that came through. Thanks to other people that popped through. I see the numbers going up and down during the show. It's never too many people, but I'm not famous yet. When I'm famous. All right, so we're going to get out of here. We'll play some videos. So I already played music. I'm going to play a comedy video. You know what? Since we're in the current presidential phase, one of our skip bag videos is mocking Donald Trump in an interview. So we'll play that, and you guys can watch them clown Donald Trump for the next 30 minutes. We'll do that. We also got a video. Oh, I should show you guys the Hillary Clinton too. We did a Weekend at Bernie's video about Hillary Clinton. You remember when Hillary Clinton was like passing out? We did a Weekend at Bernie's version of this video. Hold on, let me pull that up for you. Oh my God, it's so funny, Joe. And we'll play these videos to get out of here, but the show is officially over. And this is just, I played my videos from my comedy days and my Skip Bags radio show. We interviewed a bunch of famous guys. So I had a Dash Radio podcast we did, and then our old comedy skits, and we got films. I should get one of our films and show it one night too. That would be dope, right? But for now, we're just gonna pull up some of our comedy skits, play those on the way out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show or didn't. If you didn't, glad you didn't. Fuck you too. And if you did, I love you. Thank you for all you've done in this life, and your life is so much better. Actually, the people that didn't like it, I love you too. I can't lie. I'm Black Jesus. I love everybody. Black Jesus. Anyway, let me play this video. Let me stop this music in the background so it doesn't distract from it here. And I'm gonna play these comedy skit political videos we had. Let those run, and then call that the show's end. Let me turn this music off to not distract from the videos. Videos are like hoes. You gotta find them and pay them $50. Then make sure you wear protection, because that's what you do when you're dealing with the 304s. Or if you drink a lot of tequila, then deal with 304s. Wear your condoms. Pay that $40. Oh, actually, 40 roses. 40 roses. That's what respectable people say. But it's comedy skit time. I'm gonna bump a few of these skits for you. Check out some comedy political skits. These are some famous people in here too. Almost all these people in our comedy skits that we did. I had all these people working for me, and I'm sitting here broke as fuck. You know what? I'm gonna go hurt myself after I watch these videos, because I get a little depressed at all the great work we did. Anyway.
After I was told by a law enforcement source that she appeared to be have a medical issue and had to be taken out of the Ground Zero area.
Oh, man, Mrs. Clinton, we got y'all right on time before anybody got a chance to see you fall.
Mrs. Clinton? Mrs. Clinton, are you okay? Check her pulse. Check her pulse. Check her pulse.
She's dead.
No. I knew I should have taken that job from Bernie.
This November, the Secret Service has a secret of their own.
What kind of candidate says she's gonna be the president and dies on?
Let me check. Harrison, Taylor, Harding, Roosevelt, Lincoln, Garfield.
What are we gonna do? If she's dead, we're out of a job. I don't know, man. Keep her walking, keep her talking, and everything is good.
We get her in the White House and we make up policies.
Yes.
Let's go.
We're going, yeah.
First question. So here's the problem with your immigration plan. It's full of empty promises.
Well, look, I like tacos a lot, but get the Mexicans out. You know, get them out.
Super delegates give it 2 thumbs up.
She's dead. She's dead. Oh.
That's it, nail her. High-five me while you nail her.
The greatest movie never deleted.
Hey, she can't talk today. Had her wisdom teeth out yesterday. So, waving.
I like quesadillas. I like guacamole. I like...
That is Donald Trump, her enemy, man.
We can't do Hillary. Nice. Goodbye. Yeah. Woo.
A hard-hitting comedy and a surefire knockout hit.
Hillary, you animal, you're insane.
How does nobody know she's dead?
Super delegates give it 2 thumbs up.
In my opinion, the black race is superior, and that's a fact.
Falling into theaters near you this November.
Go Hillary.
Oh! It's fine, she's dead.
Bill's in there. He wants to have sex with her. What do we do?
Does he know? I fuck that shit.
Oh, fuck that. Where even are we? Where did you bring us? What is this?
This is a T-Pain Waze commercial that we made.
Clothing.
Yeah, we got a commercial with T-Pain. That's right. We was hanging with T-Pain.
It's a snake.
Oh my God! Yo, what are you doing in the desert? I have did y'all visit my hot dog truck? I got a hot dog truck back here. You guys? Yeah. Hit the hot dog truck, talk to my homeboy Padre, he'll get you going.
T-Pain can't exactly help direct you everywhere, but he can help direct you here on Waze.
Turn left. Make a U-turn.
Lead the Waze.
Yeah, that was a T-Pain commercial we did. What is another good one that's kind of cool? Let's see if we can find another political one for you. Oh, I'll play the short version of it. So we won't play the long one. We'll play the short one. Actually, let's just play the long one out. Call it the end of the show.
Recording.
Everybody loves to tease Donald Trump, don't they?
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to
go on air.
Sure.
And
yours is great, by the way.
Well, thank
It's
you,
beautiful.
and I thank the makeup artists for doing it.
Mhm.
But what we've noticed is that a lot of these millennials have tattoos. What do you think of tattoos?
It's a very good question because I've asked this of myself many times. I don't know how I feel about tattoos. Sometimes I see a woman walking down the street with a beautiful back full of tattoos and I'm, aroused. But there are other times that I see tattoos where I find them kind of, what do you think of tattoos?
Tattoos arouse you?
Well, sometimes, yeah. Well, what do you disagree?
Now, I'm a first-generation American Jewish woman.
Oh.
I don't do tattoos.
So it's against your religion to wear a tattoo?
It's against everything.
Oh. It's a great shame because you'd look great with a nice leg one right here.
Yeah, maybe it would cover up how fat my legs are.
I'd still appreciate it.
Yeah, that would be nice. So there's been a lot of talk that if you don't become president, there'll be a Trump TV network, and if you do become president, that there will be a Trump TV network run by your children. Do you think it would be successful, and what do you think a Trump TV network would compose of?
Absolutely. I think a Trump TV network would be extremely successful. People love to see me do what I do. They love to follow me around. They love to see my kids do what they do. They love to see me, go to the bathroom, go and get my hair done. They love to watch me do everything. People just are fascinated by me. They're very entertained by me. And I think of that David Beckham thing that Nike did where he fell asleep and they filmed him falling asleep. And I think, they could do that with me, but I don't think Ivanka would approve.
And if you're president of the United States, you can't...
Sorry, not Ivanka, Melania, excuse me.
If you're president of the United States, you can't do Trump TV other than giving to everybody else in the press room. So what would you do if you're president of the United States with Trump TV?
If I was president of the United States with Trump TV, well, they just follow me around, watch me do president stuff, make big decisions, bomb people. They would be right, it'd be great television, it'd be right in the decision room,
Bomb people?
Well, yeah, different countries, different annoying people, different people. When the big decisions come in, like Mr. Trump, should we shoot these people? Do you want us to bomb them? and I'd be sitting there, and you could, the music would come through, this great music. I'd have a great, Hans Zimmer type soundtrack on me close up, and I would be just thinking, do I drop the bomb? Do I do it? And this is reality TV in actual time. That's great. People would want to watch that. People would want to watch that. So absolutely, if I'm president, Trump TV would definitely be happening.
Well, what would you do with the other members of the press corps?
They'd be out of a job. Frankly, I wouldn't care. I don't like the press. I don't like them. The way they treat me, the way they talk. You've said some very mean things about me in the past. And, I forgive you. It's nice to sit down with you, to be honest. But, the press, as far as I'm concerned, if they lose their jobs, fine. They'd make great landscapers. They could mow lawns.
I couldn't mow a lawn.
You have the stature of a lawnmower.
I think the lawnmower is too big for me.
I've seen Mexicans your size push a lawnmower pretty damn well.
But speaking of Trump TV and other media, what role would Howard Stern play in your administration? Would you make him head of the FCC?
No. Howard Stern, it's funny. Howard Stern is a very good friend of mine. I like him very much. We like to talk on the phone and talk about sexy things. I've been on his show a number of times, talk about women and, naughty issues. What I love about Howard Stern is, and the only thing I can think that he could possibly play in my administration is a human microphone because of his curly hair. He's just got that great head of hair, and it looks like a microphone. And I would just walk around with him and tap him on the head and say, "Hey, is this thing on?"
That's what you would do with Howard Stern?
That's what I would do with him. I can't think of anything else to do with him.
Okay, that's very interesting, Mr. Trump. Did you dance with Hillary Clinton at your wedding?
I did. In all honesty, she's not a very good dancer. She's a very sweet woman, but she was very drunk, and to be honest, that's how she got her nickname, Crooked Hillary. It's not because of the lies and the emails and the horrible policies and the Wall Street speeches that she does for so much money, quite frankly. It's not because of that. It's because of how she danced with me in my wedding. She was crooked. She was falling all over. I was dancing the pachanga with her. I was doing a fabulous job. But she can't dance, quite frankly.
Did you ask her to dance?
I did. I asked her to dance. It was a mutual agreement that kind of happened with our bodies, as sometimes happens on dance floors. And when the pachanga music came on, it was just this magic.
So it was a magical dance?
It was a magical moment when we started the dance, and then we started the dance. She got very crooked, started falling over on me. Lucky I'm a very strong man, got a great upper body strength. I held her upright, and I danced the pachanga with her.
Now, speaking of dancing, if you do not win for President of the United States, will you be on Dancing with the Stars? Would you agree to go on that?
I have a lot of plans for if I'm not President of the United States. I don't know about going on Dancing with the Stars. I have thought about maybe going and applying for the head of the UN. I think I could do that job. I've seen that Kofi Annan guy. He just basically impersonates Morgan Freeman. I think I could easily do that job.
He hasn't been there for a long time.
Well, but when he was there,
Mr. Ban Ki-moon now.
Well, yes, but neither was Morgan Freeman. Hasn't been around for a long time. They kind of had their heyday at the same time. Morgan Freeman was doing Shawshank Redemption, and Kofi Annan was in there. He was doing a great job, but Kofi Annan was definitely impersonating Morgan Freeman the entire time. Yeah, and then Hanky Moon, what's his name?
Ban Ki-moon.
Ban Ki-moon. Ban Ki-moon. He shouldn't tell people that. That's a very embarrassing name, Ban Ki-moon. But
Mr. Ban is what they call him in South Korea.
Mr. Ban. That sounds delicious. Mr. Ban. If I don't get to be the head of the UN, I would start my own religion. I think that would be fabulous. Starting my own religion, helping cure people of traumas, creating a way to communicate properly. I would set up a full...
Starting their own religion has already been done by L. Ron Hubbard when he started Scientology.
Yeah, but he didn't pull it off as well as I think I could. I would start a whole story that the universe has been in existence for trillions of years and that we're fighting this evil overlord named Xenu. It's a top-of-the-line idea. Please don't steal it.
I have other things to do, Mr. Trump. What pets, you talked earlier that you would have lots of dogs in the White House, that you're afraid your son might shoot the dogs. What pets would you bring into the White House?
All pets. I love pets. I love all types of animals, all types. Let them all in. That's what I say.
Like, can you be more specific?
Well, gerbils, goldfish, dogs, cats, pigs, horses, donkeys, the miniature horses, Shetland ponies, gorillas, monkeys of all types.
Gorillas on the White House lawn?
Sure. Gorillas, monkeys, all the African types, the lions, the tigers, the bears. Oh my.
Who would keep all of these animals for you?
Well, Eric, he loves it.
Now, there has been a tradition. The American Turkey Growers has asked the president to pardon one turkey and a backup turkey every year at the White House. Would you continue to pardon the turkey?
Would I continue to pardon the turkeys? I think I would continue to pardon the turkeys. You know, it's a very big country. It's in a very difficult spot where it is because, you know, it's right in the middle of all the Islams, really. And I think they could use some help. And I'm going to pardon the turkeys because, you know, they're an Islam's nation, but they're also kind of secular, but they're not two Islams. So I think we pardon them.
I was talking about the bird, not the country.
Well, let's pardon all of it. Pardon the turkeys of all types, the country and the bird.
Okay. My last set of questions has to do with what is going on in ISIS, and since you brought up Turkey the country, as opposed to Turkey the bird, the question is, the Syrian army has now been backed, it looks like Russia, perhaps Iranian militias, in terms of the siege of Turkey. And what 4 specific steps might you take when you have almost 250,000 people at risk right now to save those people in Syria?
4 specific steps.
Yes.
How long have I got?
As long as you need.
Okay.
Our last question.
Let's say I've got an hour. My first step of the 4, I would take a shower to think, because it helps me, it clears my mind. My second step, I would make a cup of tea, Earl Grey, with a little bit of milk and some honey. My third step would be to drink. The second step was to make the tea. The third step would be to drink the tea. The fourth step in solving this horrible crisis would be to call somebody who knows what to do. Maybe Colon Powell. I call him Colon on purpose because he's a colon. He's the last step of digestion before you do a poo.
I do have one more question for you before I ask you for your final thoughts. Mr. Trump, why do you think ISIS is so appealing to these young people?
You know, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it as an appeal. They've got those big beards and they ride around in cars and they shoot stupidly in the air and they wave those stupid flags and wear the funny hats. And they're so ugly. Who would want to be part of a group that is so ugly? And I don't understand the appeal at all. I don't understand why young people would want to go, you know, and join these idiots. And so it is my plan to do away with the appeal by being myself a mentor for young people. Is like, that's what you could be if you work really hard. You know, it's very hurtful because they talk so much about ISIS and it puts into people's heads, why does he hate ISIS so much? Maybe we should be nicer to ISIS. Mr. Trump is so mean to ISIS. And I heard somebody say the other day, it's very hurtful, they said, ISIS is to Islam what Donald Trump is to Western civilization.
That's quite a statement.
And, well, it hurt. It hurt quite a lot, I gotta tell you.
What does it feel like when you hurt?
When I feel pain, you would appreciate this as a Jewish woman. I put on my sackcloth and I just sprinkle ashes over myself in mourning of my sadness.
Last question, Mr. Trump, which is, what else would you like the audience listening to this to know?
I want the audience at home to know that I am going to work very, very hard to make America great and safe again. And there are other things that not just great and safe. I want to make it fabulous. I want to make it so good, so fantastic, fabulous. Thinking of other words. You got anything? Make America something again. What do you like?
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced. Anything else? I don't know.
Good for anybody who doesn't have what everybody else has.
Good for anybody who doesn't have what anybody else has.
Yeah. Our poor people.
Our poor people.
Have the same avenues to get an education.
Right.
To get a job.
Like Bernie Sanders, so poor. He's so poor. He's so poor, he has to go into politics to try to get a free education. That's how poor he is.
Okay, Mr. Trump, thank you very much.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
And we've just been speaking with Donald Trump. This is an interview where I've gotten to ask him some questions that were put forth by our radio audience. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I'm Ellen Ratner.
Find another video. I'm gonna take this to 30. Find a couple more funny videos, and 15 more minutes, and call it the end. See what else is a good one. And now I don't know if you guys know who Sugar Lynn is. She's a famous girl. I think she was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. She's like a white girl. She made up this character called Randy Andy, which is like a perverted old dude. And so I'm gonna play her video she made.
Here we go. Oh, hello. And welcome to another episode of Homemade Sex Toys with me, Randy Andy. Now, today is a very special day because we are reaching out to public access internet. Now, isn't that exciting? I will hope that the telephone does not ring in the middle to cut off our internet connection. I would like to start with a letter I received in the post. Now, this letter you will enjoy. This is from a very long-time viewer. Yes, she saw my very first show. I actually had some souffle with her. Let me get to it. Here it is. Dear Randy, do you know how to get stains out of pleather? Thank you, Stacy. No, I do not. Okay, what you will need is a toilet paper roll, scissors, a glue gun, and now I cannot stress enough, I've said this time and time again, when using a glue gun, or any tools for that matter, be sure to keep all of your clothes on. Next, you will need 100 gummy bears, an assortment of colors. All right. Oh, and scissors. So, step 1. You want to cut the cardboard down the center. Oh, that gets harder every time. Then, you want to take your gummy bears and glue them in rows on the inside. Gentlemen, if you're making this for a boyfriend, well, why not use the colors of the rainbow? Or if you have a favorite sports team, or if you have a least favorite sports team. For me, Dallas, Texas, fuck you. When placing your gummy bears, you want to be very sure that the arms and legs are pointing up to the sky. Now, this is imperative for absolute intense pleasure. For those little arms and legs will tickle you in places you didn't even know you had. And I have discovered them all, so stay tuned. Now, those of you uncircumcised, you may want to add about double the glue. Here we go, little bears. Oh, yes, you'll be getting your porridge soon. Now, I will say, if you are making this lover for an ethnic friend, you may want to consider using a paper towel roll instead. Now, isn't that starting to look inviting? Oh, I'm already getting very excited. So excited, in fact, that I can't wait any longer. Now, this is what your finished product will look like. Now, doesn't that look like something you want to hide in the bathroom with? I think so. A little bit of lotion will help you along. Remember, don't eat the bears that have been glued. You'll die. Thank you for tuning in to Homemade Sex Toys with Randy Andy. And I ask you, please share my videos. Attach your friends to my videos. Ship them to your dad. #your moms. And I can't wait to hear from each and every one of you. Tune in next week where I will be making my late wife Agabel's favorite. It is a pleasure machine. I'll see you then. All the good. I am Randy Andy.
Shout out to Sugar Lynn, man. Yeah. Man, he's rolling with some hitters. He's rolling with some hitters. I'll go one for you guys to finish up. Let me see here. Which is another cute one. They don't need that one. Nah. Oh, I'll show you guys the one with Rufio. You guys like Rufio, don't you? Rufio from Captain Hook.
Terror
he's
in
hanging
the
with him,
streets
too.
of Paris. Police officers gunned down.
Also,
in
this has
cold
Christian
blood.
Del Grasso. God, it's got this old dude in it. All these people. Everybody in this joint is famous.
Can't
My
stand
homie
it
Mickey was about
longer.
to be famous, but everybody else is already
Look at
famous.
you, peasant of a woman.
Explain yourself, young
We
man.
should be out there, mother. You have sheltered us from this world for too long. It is time for this world to be sheltered from us!
Maybe we should just save the world on another weekend.
No. You can kill that, Lawrence, because I'm ready. Fuck it. My get-up's tailored, my character flaws are flexed, and wait till you guys hear my many catchphrases.
That's the team spirit, Tri-Fi! It's settled! We leave for our mission at once!
Yeah!
Fuck
you, Mom! Fuck you!
Meet back here in 10 minutes! In the daytime, I'm known simply as Kelso Cunningham, mild-mannered, trust-fund genius. But come night, I become Earth's most powerful creature with my hands of lightning. That's right. My paws can reach the voltage of 4 AAA batteries at certain altitudes. I guess you can say I light it up. Duracell!
Oh, hey, it's Max. You think they're cute, cuddly, sometimes ferocious, but do you know what they're saying? Well, guess what? I do, bitch. I guess you could call me the cat's meow. Or, Max.
Some would say I'm Trevor, the one with attitude, daddy issues. But come sunset, I become the Earth's most powerful resource. That's right. Every ounce of strength that I flex turns me into the human Wi-Fi. Don't worry, ladies. You'll catch my signals. Wi-Fi!
Hasn't everyone wanted to be a Mexican wrestler? Boom!
How about I'm black? Now I can hit that ball, and I can hit that ass. Wild child.
Fuck, that took like an hour!
Sorry, dear Cal. From both of us.
Don't worry. You'll see our glory before you see us next.
You boys really think you're ready?
Oh, we know we're ready. We're off to some small, poor country. Let's go!
Hey, wait. None of us can drive.
I already requested an Uber.
Good work, Tri-Fi. What kind of vehicle?
Hopefully, Chevrolet Suburban. Last time we had a Tesla, it was pretty cramped.
It's all going on Mom's card anyway.
Oh, the Suburban.
Boys, bad guys out there today are firing off like 1,000 rounds a second. That means you're fucked.
If we die, we shall die together.
think got one more left. We'll pick another 5-minute one to finish out the show with. One more skit. Let's see one that's 4 or 5 minutes that fits right in nice time. Setting the mood, puppy love. We'll go with the genie one.
All right, fellas, we need to get this pool dug out by 3 p.m., so no slacking like usual, you hear?
No prob, Rick. We're on it.
All right.
Hey, is it true that we're digging on an ancient burial ground?
Yeah, I think Brad's right. I think this is an ancient Tokioli tribe's ground.
Look, I don't care what we're digging. I would dig up my own grandmother if I got paid for it, you hear? We two get down there and dig. You know, I hate smoke. It's the absolute worst. Jesus Christ. How's it going, morons?
Going good, Rick. Thanks, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah. He's a nice dude. Yeah. Sky, whoa, I think I found something.
Oh.
Whoa, like an old-ass pipe.
Whoa. Hey, there's still some green in there.
Do you think we should...
Okay.
Ahoy there! You've awakened the great Genie Funyun, and I'm here to grant you two, 3 wishes.
A haunted genie? It's awesome.
Now, isn't it crazy that I came through that pipe, through both your lungs, and now I'm floating here?
Oh, dude, you got your mind blow juice on my hat. I'm sorry.
I know, crazy, right? So what's your first wish, my masters?
This is you, man. This is you.
Okay, Genie, we're tired. We'd like a 10-minute break.
You shall have that, as you wish, my masters.
All right.
Are you kidding me? You wasted one of your wishes on a damn 10-minute break? Why didn't you ask for $1 billion? You would have never had to work again.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks for looking out, Rick. Man, you're smart.
I've granted your first wish. Now, what shall the second be?
Well, Genie, got some suds, and we're a little hungry. So for our second wish, we wish for a 6-inch, 12-inch meatball sub.
Nice save.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Your wish is my command.
Will you just shut the fuck up? You just wasted 2 wishes on complete bullshit!
Oh, you know what, Rick? Why don't you take a hit off of it, and then you can have 3 wishes of your own.
Oh, nice, man. Share it.
Are you idiots not even gonna use your 3rd wish? You guys are dumber than I thought.
Oh my God, we had a whole nother wish.
Dude, for always looking out for us, we wish that Rick never has to breathe in smoke
again.
Your 3rd wish.
Because you hate smoke,
No.
Rick.
I need smoke to make my own wishes.
I don't think it's working, right?
Peace,
I don't think it works like that, Rick.
Rick, man, we gotta get back to work.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we gotta get this pool done by 3, so we can't slack.
That's
Your
right.
own rules.
Yup.
And take your pants off, man. Stay a while.
Yeah, dude.
All right, got 2 minutes left. So just to cut it even, I want to hit it right. For some reason, I like to start stuff and end it right on like certain time things. I think it's like a universal issue. What's a short one? Oh, here's a short one.
Good day and welcome to Chess Masters 2016. Today's match is between newcomer Ernie Deadeyes Bogdanovich and wily veteran Rory Killer Queen Masterson. No cursing, dilly-dallying, or your mama jokes. Let's show the great game of chess the respect that it deserves. Shake hands, gentlemen. Game on.
Like the third of the whip, I snap a nut. What's the
was truly one of the most incredible games of chess I've ever witnessed. There wasn't one single legal move made the entire match. That bears repeating, not one single legal move. Just a couple of checkers players in king's clothing. Huh. What do you have to say for yourself?
Your mama's fingers are so fat, she can't even play chess.
I said no, your mama